Have you ever had a Lego set that you had wished that you got and you never did? Well, Methuselah and I are here to break down our top 10 sets that we regret missing out on.
No, I agree with you, Daniel Leo. There's so many sets, and I'm like, dang, why didn't I get those? So let's just dive into our top 10. We chose 5 each. What is your first set that you feel like you missed out on?
Okay, the lunar limo from Space Police. Man, this had so much aura. $40 back in 2010. And you get the Brick Daddy, the one and only. Like, Lego would never name a character that anymore. It's so cool. The whole limo looks so raw, so sleek, so elegant. Color scheme is so nice. It almost felt like something out of a Batman set, but a little more elegant.
Is because they don't do any space original action themes anymore. So you're like, oh, wow, Brick Daddy Jocelyn. That's crazy unique compared to anything we get nowadays. But regardless, let's go to my first pick, which is probably the most one that why did I miss out on it? The only red She-Hulk minifigure. The only comics books based She-Hulk minifigure. The only Red Hulk big fig. That may be subject to change, but when are we getting Red She-Hulk again? Ever!
It's such a funny idea for a set, too. Like, the big monster truck buggy rally for the Hulks is so random, but so cool. Speaking of minifigures we missed out on, like, this is a weird pick, but the Shark Army Great White from the LEGO Ninjago movie collectible minifigure series. Everything about this figure is so cool and so random. And like, you wouldn't even think that this is really an Ninjago character. Ninjago movie had a lot of kind of weird designs, but this is definitely one of the quirkiest of them.
My second set that I feel like I missed out on would be from Exo-force, throwback to 1997 when Exo-force came out. The Iron Condor is crazy. Maybe the box art is really carrying it. The amount of aura that he has in this box art is crazy. But the actual set doesn't actually look terrible for a super cheap price point. $15 when it came out.
15?
$15, 10 euros. I don't know. This one is a super cool, and we were huge Exo-force fans, so I'm kind of regretting not getting this Iron Condor for such a cheap price point.
Even adjusted for inflation, like, those are the kinds of that as a kid you're like, wow, this is like cool, this is actually pretty sizable. Where are the $15 sizable stuff now? It's crazy. Okay, my next pick, you may have heard of Bionicle. It was a great theme from over 20 years ago now when it started. This set, Takanuva, is from 2003. The amount of times I watched the Bionicle Mask of Light movie, I'm not gonna say how many, but it was a lot, and I loved it. The music is fire, and the set designs were also amazing. Takanuva himself is very simply designed, but like the simplest color scheme, so classy, gold on white, and a very nice vehicle with a really cool parts usage to cover it and everything. This is just the ultimate nostalgia hit to the system.
No, yeah, this is crazy, and you don't often get Bionicle vehicles, so it definitely felt like a special kind of set back in the day. So it's probably your inner childhood screaming at you saying, hey, buy me. Speaking of buy me, we have my third sleeper pick, which would be the Mountain Cave from Lego Minecraft. Is this the biggest Minecraft set ever made? Yes, it is, and it's the most expensive as well. What, $250?
Yeah, wow.
So there's probably definitely a reason I didn't get it, because are you really going to spend $250 on a giant Minecraft mountain? But I am regretting it just a teensy bit, because I don't really think we've received a Lego Minecraft set like this since this. So you kind of think, oh, hindsight's 2020. This has angry wolves, this has big slime, this has everything. Imagine how fun it would be to build this mountain cave. Well, it's too late. It's retired. We can't get the mountain cave any longer. Well, too bad.
Well, you could. The cheapest one on Bricklink is $1,700 new, but good luck with that. Holy cow. Another very pricey set on the aftermarket is the Z95 Headhunter from LEGO Star Wars, The Clone Wars. One of the best arcs in the whole Clone Wars show was this whole Pong Krell on Umbara arc. Wow, Pong Krell, incredible character. Spoilers, Jedi gone rogue, and it's the only version of this alien that we've ever gotten in Lego. Not even a Dexter Jetster minifigure, which is crazy. Figure is incredible. The ship is really sleek and very clean, very iconic. Even the clones are cool in this. Like, everything about this set, just fire. From 2013.
I'm just saying. Minifigures provide so much exclusivity and so much uniqueness to every Lego set, and that's why we love Lego minifigures so much. Speaking of Lego minifigures, I decided to choose a CMF that I missed out on as well. It was from the Monsters pack of minifigures, and man, I just completely grazed over this one because I usually just stick to my Lego Marvel, and I stick to my Lego video games, and I stick to where I think it's safe, but I slept on an uncanny, zany, dope minifigure. Does any other minifigure have this claw hand piece? I really don't know. I've never seen it. Maybe it's elsewhere. I've never seen this hand on anyone else. This head is obviously unique. It's just one of those zany minifigures. You're like, dang, it would have been a nice cheap pickup. But this just goes for a lot of these collectible minifigure series that you just kind of miss out on. One, because you give up on trying to guess every single blind bag. There are just so many CMFs that you can't focus in on each one.
I love that they did a themed collectible minifigure series. We've started to see a little bit more of that. Like, at least outside of the IP related ones, we have the Lego Space CMF.
Yes.
That's a really, really pretty good one. So I'd love to see more of these kind of cohesive themes. Monsters, amazing. Space, awesome. And of course, more of the IP ones too is always welcome. Okay, when I was a young lad back in the day, I just daydreamed about some crazy sets that I never was able to get, including the titanium command rig from Power Miners. How cool is this? It has the rotating drill from the Thunder Driller on the front. It has everything you need to have kind of a whole mobile base underground, cages for rock monsters, net launchers, and the coolest feature of all, the entire bulk of it raises up and turns into a drill tower. Oh my gosh, I could not fathom how amazing this was back in 2009. $100 though, which adjusted for inflation is like 140, 150 bucks nowadays. So it's a lot.
They wouldn't do this nowadays. I'll tell you that much. Environmentalism, fracking, drilling. Okay, my very last sleeper pick that I slept on myself. No, I'm the worst. Was basically every Rogue One and Solo set ever. I was a little skeptical of Disney and Star Wars at the time. Wasn't completely invested into all of it, but hindsight, Rogue One is the dopest movie ever, Andor is the dopest series ever, and director Krennic and Ben Mendelsohn are really dope characters and actor. Death Troopers, director Krennic, K-2SO, and an extremely dope all-black starship that has landing form and deployed form. Looks stellar, it looks awesome, and I'm having a lot of regret right now talking about this.
It's interesting. If you look back at the history of Lego Star Wars, they were not sure if they were going to make this set. Lego designed a model for it and proposed it to the Lucasfilm team. And like, hey, can we do this? Like, it's awesome. And Lucasfilm's like, oh yeah, okay, sure, looks great. So thank you to the Lego designers for pushing this through because it's beautiful and the figures are awesome too.
So yeah, those were our top 10 ones that we personally slept on. Dang it, but which is your number one that you personally regret never buying or never had the chance to buy, or just number one set that you want but you can't get anymore because it's retired?
So many cool ones. Please let us know. It's always fun to reminisce about the glory days and, get excited for what there is out there. Special shout out to all of our amazing channel members who make this possible, including Mary Kay, Uncle Norm, Uncle Mike, Oliver J. the Ginger Lender, Dr. Dan PhD, Richie Rage, I Am Lidme, and MC Go. You all are real ones. And if you also want to be a realer one, comment.
For nostalgia's sake, comment Steelix if you made it to the end of the video. One of my favorite Pokemon as a child.